Welcome to Social Media Strategy for the Hive and Bees Knees Vintage Shop by Maffeo Media. Today we're going to talk about how social media can be used effectively to engage a local audience, reach local media, create a sense of urgency, and create pop-up events that encourage interaction immediately with the business owner through driving traffic, and in this case, real traffic, to a location. Twitter is the ideal method for this because so many media personalities are on Twitter. That's where they're going to find their story ideas. That's where they're going to engage with the local audience. And it's just the perfect real-time media to use when you're trying to create a movement or create a sense of community. Instagram can also add to that sense of community, especially when you're dealing with something like a vintage shop, because they have these wonderful filters that can create a vintage looking photograph. So you can create your own advertising messaging on the fly using Instagram. You can add text and graphics that say, stop by the shop in the next hour and you'll get 50% off your purchase. You can profile a certain product that you have and invite people to come by and view it and hopefully purchase it. You can also create a image database of all of the products that you have for sale at your store, such as your vintage dresses, jewelry, menswear. And the more photographs you take and the more you upload them through Instagram, then you are creating a database that's backed up in the cloud and that is readily available for use on your website and other social media channels. YouTube is an excellent way to document your art openings and exhibits. You can create an art buyers channel where you go out and attract people who are interested in buying art. These may be people in New York or Paris or Los Angeles or Chicago, but when they visually see your art opening and the artist that you're presenting and the art, and integrate it with your website so that they can purchase it online through eBay or Google Checkout, you've created a seamless sales channel. You can also create multiple channels, so a vintage shop where you showcase your vintage clothing. It would be great if you had models that could model your clothing, and you put the 30-second video up on YouTube, and it stays up there until you sell that particular item. It can also be integrated onto your website so that people that come to your website through other mediums will be able to see your YouTube channel on the front page. Google Plus is the newest entrant to the social media scene. They've been really struggling to gain traction and to get to that critical mass where people are using it the same way they use Facebook. That hasn't happened yet, but it is a great medium for targeting users by geographical location. If you tune into your Google Plus, you can click on a button that says people near me, and you're going to get all of the public posts by people who are geographically situated near you, which is great for a retail location because you can send stuff back out to them and say stop by in the next hour and you will receive a special prize or a special discount. It's similar to Twitter and Facebook, but it's really much easier to create communities of interest. And it also, like Twitter, allows you to create pop-up events that say, hey, this is happening right now. stop by and join in with other Google Plus users to enjoy what we have going on. So these are just a few of the ideas that I've presented to you in your uh, proposal. But I really want to focus on how we can use Twitter, Google Plus, YouTube, and Instagram to create this dynamic marketing program where things are always happening, and where they're happening is at the Hive. So, for instance, once we create your Twitter account, we will go out and find people that are in Phoenix to follow. Hopefully, if you follow them, they will follow you, and that means that your post will show up in their feeds and reach all of their followers as well. So you can see if we put Phoenix in, we reach all of these Phoenix businesses like Ignite Phoenix, which is a group that actively tries to engage Phoenix businesses. When we visit Ignite Phoenix, we see that there's something called Scottsdale Arts. Well, art people are going to be natural clients of your art gallery and vintage shop. So we'll want to go to Scottsdale Arts and follow them. So then we get all of the information from the Center for the Performing Arts in Scottsdale, and they hopefully will then follow you to find out what's happening at your gallery. We can also, if we put in Phoenix Art, connect directly with other arts organizations like Art League Phoenix, which I'm sure you're familiar with. They sponsor the First Friday event. So we'll want to visit Art League Phoenix and follow their tweets, and hopefully they will want to follow yours. We also see that they're followed by Social in Phoenix, the Carlotti Center, and 80 others. Well, they're actually followed by 2,691 people. So we can click on Hush Artist and find that they are interested in Arizona, and they have 577 followers. We're all already following them, so their posts are showing up on our Twitter feed. There's just so many ways to take advantage of Twitter to create these dynamic movements where people really want to find out what you're doing, and they follow you, and they will retweet your tweets, and you can really reach that critical mass that is necessary for social media to succeed.